Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sony Cool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're mostly gonna be doing Guild Wars. Guild War, help your guild win the war each day. Don't forget to fight your daily battles and help your guild to victory. It's a Sword's Edge Guild Wars, it's day 2. So we'll do our fights live on stream. I think I'm gonna do the Chatathon Sunday, unless like some big supporters are, you know, wanting to do it Saturday, which is tomorrow morning. I just want to push it back as far as I can, and Sundays, like, I can push it back to Sunday, which is a day later. So I'm thinking Chatathon Sunday morning, unless you all object heavily. Today, if we have a good stream today, we'll still do that. Like, hey, if we can get to 25, I'll gift out 5 free gifted, and I'll stream tomorrow. Just trying to add like a stream, make the month a little better, like incentives, and Chatathon a little bit later. Channelversary, I'll make the Chatathon closer to the Channelversary. I don't know. I just feel like doing it on Sunday pretty much. I don't feel like doing it tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, if we do have a good stream today, I'll stream tomorrow too. But so that could be 3 Gems of War streams in a row. 4 actually. Maybe even 5. If you really wanted it, we could do 5 in a row. It could be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Then I gotta check when my Channelversary is. I may or may not like stream that day, or we might just call it this weekend as our anniversary. We're doing it for 9 years, y'all. We gotta set up the stream. What have you done for 9 years out there? Let me know. Put it in the chat. Maybe something. Maybe been married for 9 years. Maybe been at a job for 9 years. Put it in the chat if you have anything that you've been doing for 9 years straight. 9 plus years straight. Or if you're close, maybe you got 8 years. Something like that. For me, I usually screw stuff up after like 7 or 8 years. So 9 years is pretty impressive for me. I usually get sick of something, or quit, or get burnt out, or start crashing out, or get resentful. So I'm starting to get on this crap. But it's happening slower than other things. Normally for me, it's like 6 or 7 or 8 years and I'm out. I can't do anything for that long. But I've been doing YouTube for 9 years, so it's probably the longest thing I've done in my life. One of my kids is 10, and I've been doing this for 9. It's almost their whole life. They probably think like, dang, my dad. I don't know. Anyway, let's, what week is it? What week is it? It's not Cinema Mirage, is it? Yeah, it is. Trials. Alright, I'm gonna run this while y'all file in and while I set up the stream. It won't be too long because I don't really have a thumbnail or anything. I might put out a video later today or tomorrow. Depends. If we hit our goals today and we're gonna stream tomorrow, I'll put out another video today. So all kinds of incentives going on. I got another video I could put out for Gems of War. But if we aren't streaming tomorrow, I'll put the video out tomorrow. If we are streaming tomorrow, I'll put the video out today. And Chatathon Sunday. We always stream on Monday. So potentially up to 4 to 5 streams in a row. It's all up to you guys, really. Alright, am I doing it? Am I doing it? What do you do? Okay. Alright, there we go. Let me set her up. Live Guild Wars Sword's Edge Team Day 2 Soulforge Rotation Gems of War 4/24/2026. Getting towards the end of the month. Alright, let's copy that and paste it in. Alright, I got my thumbnail's just gonna be my little banner, channel banner. I'm gonna put out video out either today or tomorrow, and I want to have a better thumbnail for that. I don't want to waste it on this. Live streams just don't get the views. They're too long. YouTube don't like them, and people don't like them for real. Only certain people. Gems of War. Guild Wars. Gems of War Swords. Edge. Gems of War Soulforge. Alright. We'll just do that. And I'm gonna jump over to the chat, see who's here, say hi. Trying to take it to the train? Nah, hit like. That's what that means. Hit a like. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I saw what you did, Sana, you naughty girl. I'm mad at you. I'm just kidding. I told you to do it. I don't know when you did it, but I was checking today because, you know, I was going to set a Guild Wars Defend for you, but, or not today, it was like yesterday or the day before. I'm like, I'm not in a guild. Oh well, no big deal. I don't really care. I told you to do it. I hadn't been playing for like a week or two. I don't think I even logged in, so that was a good time to do it anyway. But hello, Sana, and thank you for the gifted. Appreciate it. I'm mad at you. I'm just kidding. I'm not at all. Yoke, good morning. Yeah, you could share it. Big Zig, how's it going? Ooh, EverQuest Online Adventures? How you can play that? That's cool, bro. I used to play that back in the day. I remember laying in my bed after going to my girlfriend's house, coming home, playing some EQOA. Mountain Dew Chick, how you doing? You in my guild? I think you're in my guild. Alright, game title is Gems of War. Save all that junk. Alright, let's take this stuff. Hey, did we win? I hear the victory music. Okay, let's see if we can do 275. Probably won't be. I'll be done setting it up before this battle gets over. I'll race it. So you don't have to watch more than this battle, and then we'll be into the stream. Alright, let's copy this. Paste it up here. Sana's gifted. It's going to be 5 out of 25 towards a stream tomorrow, and 5 free gifted where you could double your money. Hold on. Cancel save. This. Save. This. Okay, almost ready. Sorry. Skinny cool. Skinny full. Skinny cool. Cindy cool. Cindy cool. Skinny cool. Cindy fool. Alright. I'm completely ready now. Let's go. Let's go. Yoke is here. Yeah, you're in the guild. Big Zig says EverQuest Online Adventures is a private server called Sandstorm that is really easy to set up and connect to and has a decent number of players. Hey, I might check it out, bro, just for nostalgic purposes. I was a Shadow Knight. You ever played Champions of Norath, Big Zig? Dude, I've played... Well, you know, I haven't played everything, but I've played EverQuest back in the day. I'm playing P99 right now. I'm playing Project Quorum right now. I played EverQuest Online Adventures back in the day. I played Champions of Norath and beat the crap out of it a million times. I play WoW. I played Diablo. Beat the crap out of Diablo 1 and 2. I never beat 3, I don't know. I was doing something else. I was too busy. Champions of Norath is like Diablo, but it's EverQuest, dude. It's pretty sick. It's probably not as good as Diablo, but it's cool if you like EverQuest a lot. It's like a dungeon crawler, whatever you call Diablo. Is what it is for EverQuest, though. Pretty sick. Alright, I'm ready. Let's get out of this. Alright, so yesterday, we had our day 1. So hopefully you set your defends on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I still don't get why people don't set their defends. I still don't get it. I mean, I get it because I've forgotten a couple of times. But at this point, the only people that should be forgetting to set their defends are people that haven't done more than a few Guild Wars, maybe. Maybe you're a beginner and you forgot. You've only done a couple. But at this point, after like we've done like 11 or 12 of these, at least. We've done more than 10 Guild Wars. If you're still forgetting to set your defense, you're probably just never gonna do it. And your guild could probably kick you out and get a better person at that point. You know, they probably could. If you forget to set your defense multiple Guild Wars in the same guild, it could be grounds to get kicked out because you're costing everybody in that guild some loot. Especially if you're winning. If you're not winning, then it doesn't really matter one way or the other. But, holy crap. Please set a defend. It's so freaking easy. And it just gives everybody in your guild more loot when you win. That's what it does. So, and who cares what your team is? Just set Peasant, Dingleberry Brown, you know, Pat Sajak, and David Hasselhoff. It doesn't matter who your freaking defends are. Quit worrying about it. Just set one. Nobody's going to look at it and make fun of you because you got David Hasselhoff on your team. Nobody cares. Just set a defend and they'll be happy. They don't care what it is. You know, you just put Pamela Anderson on your team and she's like running in slow motion and then the whole enemy team gets dazed and you win. So just do that. Alright, let's start with... Let's grab our mail. I don't like having mail. Stupid mail. Who gets mail anymore anyway? Physical mail. I wanted to go paperless. I don't need any of that. Let's look at this. Okay, I need to do that, but I'm not going to do it right now. Guild Wars. Let's change our medals. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use this. Double Orpheus with an Anu. Okay. Guild Wars. Oh, let's go over the Soulforge real quick, just to get it out of the way. Sorry. Soulforge, we got Soulforge rotation. The Soulforge. Don't want no puckles. Alright, we got... It rotated, so we have different mythics, different legendaries in here right now. That's why I'm going over it. So we have the Decaying Queen. The Elder Dragon. Deathlock Dralic. And Gargantuar. This is one of the most trashy Soulforges I've seen in a while. Elder Dragon's okay. Maybe it just looks trashy at first glance. Maybe it's not. Deal scatter damage boosted by decaying gems, then convert 6 green gems to decaying gems. That's kind of dookie, right? She's poo-poo. Decaying gems suck, and scatter damage isn't good. Especially if it's physical scatter damage. And her traits aren't very good either. Don't like it. Kind of poopy. I like the troop art, though. If you make teams based on troop art, she's pretty cool looking. This is definitely the best one, but I kind of don't use it very often, and it's probably like a B- at best or something like that. I don't really like him that much. His traits suck. Gargantuar is one of the worst in the game. One of the worst in the game. Okay, so, yeah. Elder Dragon's definitely the best. But he's pretty mid. He's above mid. He's like above average. Some people like him more than others, but, you know, he's not horrible. He just, you know, he has that problem of being a dragon. He's a Karakoth demon, though. You might use him for that, maybe. 26 green, purple, brown, Karakoth demon, dragon. Deal damage to all enemies. Create 9 cursed gems boosted by cursed enemies. Madness Storm. It has a Madness Storm. It's definitely the best one that's available right now, but I don't recommend crafting it. It's not a top 20 or a top 25 or any of that. It's like definitely like 3 tiers down from other things. Number 2. I don't know. It's either Deathlock Dralic or the Decaying Queen. Got 6 green gems to decaying gems. I don't know. They're pretty similar. They're both like super mid. I'll just, whatever. 22 green, red, brown, Forest of Thorns, Undead Elf. Deal scatter damage boosted by decaying gems to convert 6 green gems to decaying gems. Create a decaying gem when my turn begins. It's really mid. And then Deathlock Dralic, another kind of mid mythic. There's a lot of mythics now, so there's tons of mythics that are better than this mythic. 22 green, red, purple, Karakoth, Undead Mystic, curse and death mark an enemy, then deal damage to all enemies below them, then summon Aberrath. You know the whole like, hey, I'm gonna get a mythic because it's from a Magic Kingdom thing? You know, like, we're starting to get so many immortals that's almost not a thing anymore. Like, I always like thinking ahead. Somehow I'm always right. Like, even in the future. Gargantuar's the worst. 22 red, purple, brown, Groshnok, Demon, Orc. Deal damage to an enemy, boosted by all allies and enemies killed. But, alright, and then the legendaries. We got Dark Monolith. Sekma. Emperor Liang. Emperor Liang. Midnight Queen. Okay, legendaries are okay. Nothing crazy, nothing you should craft. Midnight Queen has a cool third trait and a decent spell. Emperor Liang has a cool third trait and a decent spell. And Sekma has a good spell. So, which one's the best though? Sekma... Dark Monolith's definitely the worst, okay? So Sekma, Emperor Liang, or Midnight Queen. Probably Midnight Queen. She's probably the best legendary that's available at the moment in the Soulforge, but she's not top 20. Might be borderline, but she's not top 20. 20 blue, purple, Midnight Fate Mystic. Convert all red gems to purple and convert all blue gems to Doom Skulls. Inflict terror on the strongest enemy. Inflict terror on a random enemy, magic 4 or more gems. It's solid, super solid. Maybe like an A-, B+, A-, something like that. It's not bad. I just don't like crafting legendaries, so you gotta really craft the top. Tippy top. Tesla and Emberclaw. Maybe Venoxia. Maybe Web Spinner, but that's about it. Number 2... I guess Sekma. Another one that's kind of similar to Midnight Queen, but just Midnight Queen has a really good third trait, while Sekma doesn't. So 18 red, purple, Pride Lands, Raksha Mystic. Transform blue gems to skulls and transform brown gems to yellow. Deal damage to an enemy, boosted by all other allies' magic. Pretty cool if you've never used it before. I kind of like it. It's like almost like Sir Quentin Hadley, but if she had a 50% start. If this was the 50% start for like Raksha or Mystic, that would make her so good. That's what she's missing, really. We don't have a 50% start for Raksha or Mystic yet. They should change Sekma to be the 50% start for that. Then it would be as good as like Sir Quentin Hadley, pretty much. But it's missing that. It doesn't have any good traits. Anything like amazing. Its traits aren't like that third trait isn't horrible. It's just not amazing. Third would be Emperor Liang. 16 yellow, purple Shintang elf. Destroy all gems of a chosen color. Give all allies of the matching color life and magic. 4 magic. Enchant a random ally in 4 or 5 gem match. And last would be Dark Monolith. 15 red, brown, Blighted Lands. Demon Construct. Deal damage to the 2 weakest enemies. Deal double damage if undamaged. 50% skull. So that's the Soulforge. You had to, like, literally craft one because somebody's making you craft one, I would say Midnight Queen. Maybe Elder Dragon, but Midnight Queen or Elder Dragon. There's like, you have to waste diamonds today or else, you know? Alright, Guild Wars. Oh yeah, let me do the pinned comment real quick. Alright, so... Decaying Queen is a campaign mythic. Ooh, I might want to look at it then. I'll take another look at it. Just to see, make sure I have it. I think I do, though. Alright, so we're 5 out of 25 toward 5 free gifted and stream tomorrow. Alright, so if y'all want to double your money and have a stream tomorrow, 20 more buckaroos. Like $1 from each person watching. Alright, Guild Wars. Thank you so much, Son. I appreciate you running out there. Ooh, no. Your guild has defeated yesterday's opponent. Good. So we get the morale bonus then. We should anyway. Supposedly PlayStation's kind of messed up, or it was. Like the leaderboard was messed up, the rewards were messed up. We didn't even get to register last time for Guild Wars somehow. Like, there's all kinds of stuff going on last Guild Wars for us on PlayStation here. I don't know if that was part of the bugs, but... Alright, let's look at it. It's my guild's keep. I'm defending the palace because nobody was defending it at the time when I was looking. I did Wings of Destruction, Chrysantherax, Venom Boralix, and Essentia. Like I always say with defend teams, you're just hoping everything goes perfectly. You're not trying to defeat every single opponent. You're trying to occasionally defeat an opponent. So, if everything goes perfectly with this team, then my Chrysantherax is going to get up super fast, cast, blow them all away, and I'm going to win. But most of the time, that's not going to happen. But at least I'm giving myself the chance to blow away some enemies. And then, one thing that I noticed here, we got to remember that your Wand of Stars does not work on defense. Got a person, this always happens at every single Guild Wars. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'd rather see people set defends than not set them, but just remember that your Wand of Stars does not work on defense, so don't set Wand of Stars. Set any other weapon. Same thing with Stellarix. Don't set Stellarix, any other dragon. They don't work. They get replaced. So every time somebody fights this person, it's going to be the, what is it, Imperial Jewel or whatever, the Prismatic Orb, whatever it's called. I did my boosts. I don't know why, I just do it. Why not? And, oh yeah, roster, hold on. I'm not very high up in this one. I don't know if it's correct, though. Feels like weird that I'm down this low. I don't think I should be way down here. I remember, like... I thought I was at least a Herald. I don't know what's up with the scoring right now, because look. I got 1367. Which was, like, the most on day one. Not that that means anything, but 1367, look. 1367, look. You know what I mean? How... This person's level 1238. And I've got 1367. Why am I way down here? I don't get it. I don't think it's right. But I know DC's supposed to be ahead of me, but I think both of us should be up further. I don't know. Who cares though, right? I already won Paragon twice, so it doesn't matter. Let's collect our rewards. We should get a morale bonus yesterday, and I like that Ulf Harrigan is here getting shinied. You guys know I'm an Ulf Harrigan stan. It's really good for mid-level players. Does true damage to 3 enemies, and if you double up on it with the Sir Quentin Hadley and like a mana-generating weapon, it's a really good troop that can get you through events. Like certain events with certain restrictions. Did you see all this loot I'm about to get just because we won and got the morale bonus? And we could have had 8 more people here and got way more loot. But we only had 19 set defense. We could have got way more loot here. 51 gold marks, 25,000 gold. That's for one day. You could get that every day. If you win every single day, you could come away with like, I don't even know what, like 400 gold marks if everybody sets? Maybe a little bit less. And probably like at least 200,000 gold or something. You win. If you're facing bot guilds and your whole guild sets a defend, you could get 400 gold marks, 200,000 gold, like on top of like all this stuff over here. This is just like your morale bonus. But we got Ulf over here. I think I already mentioned it in like a video. I forget how to... Pretty cool. Ulf Harrigan's the shiny troop. And then let's see where this guild is. K9 Club. K9 Club. See what we're dealing with today. We're in 42nd, so we've slowly been kind of like losing 2, winning 2, or losing 3, winning 1. We've been facing like really tough guilds. Oh no, you know what happened? We didn't even play last time. That's why we went down so much. We didn't register, we didn't play at all, we didn't get any points, so that's why we went down so much. I forgot about that. We should be up higher. We were never behind Mana Bombers. K9 Club, 43. So it's 42 versus 43. Pretty even. Here we go. So we're gonna try four sets. We have 0 sets so far, but not that many people have played. Some people must be doing the gate over and over and over. Sigh. Lay sigh. Sauna, did you do another one? Thank you so much. Appreciate it. 10 out of 25. Let's go. Here, let me copy this one so I don't have to... I think I can. Retype it. Paste it. 10 out of 25. Come on. Just giving y'all a super big head start if you want to make that happen. Thank you to Sauna. 15 more to go. That's literally $1 per person. What was I saying? Like, why are people fighting the gate? That's 2 things I hate about Guild Wars. And I'm not like, no shade to my guild. I love my guild. They're the best. Why are we not setting defense, and why are we fighting the gate over and over and over? Are you kidding me? This is a top like 50 guild, top 25 guild. This isn't like a top 100, top 200, top 1000. You're in a top 25 guild that's should be in like the top 30 in Guild Wars, but we missed a Guild Wars. That's why we're like 42. And we're fighting the gate over and over and not setting defense. Like, it's so easy to like. All right, but we gotta face the gate, so let's go. Here's my team. I showed a video of my team already, so you should already have this team if you wanted it. I got Flail of Guard, Aldrich the Frostbound, Sir Quentin Hadley, and Queen Jezebel. I always like to, like, be extra critical of my own team, but then it usually is fine. So you're going to hear me say, man, it might start a little slow, but after that, we do lots of damage, and we're very hard to kill. So it makes up for, like, a little bit of a slow start with a lot of damage and being very hard to kill. So Elementalist. Got double yellow, red, minus purple. Let's go. Don't even need to look at the gate as far as scouting. Oh yeah, since we didn't register last time, it probably screwed up the order of like who's where in our guild as far as maybe it went off of something else. Alright, so I always try to get yellow and red early because I really want to get that weapon up. If I can get that weapon up, then we're good to go. I think yellow's better than red, but we also kind of want yellow on the board so we can change purple to yellow. Let's just take it.
Mana surge.
Then we'll take the red. And purple.
Mana surge.
Got our flail. This should get us going. Alright, there's Aldrich. Got Queen Jezebel. We got the flail. Let's go with Aldrich. Bang. Let's flail it. I don't usually Queen Jezebel unless I have to. The flail will give like buffs and stuff. Like right now I kind of have to. Or it could finish something off, like kill something. Took a little damage, which I don't really want to in a gate fight, but it is what it is. Alright, we got an extra turn right here, so I'm going to cast Sir Quentin Hadley whenever I have an extra turn. And we went. Won pretty quick, took like one hit. Let's catch up in the chat real quick before we go on to the real fights. Jets is here. Cine Fool, yep. Some don't know how. Can't set defend on Monday? Right, Tuesday or Wednesday. Tyrion says like 10% of players actually use YouTube or communicate in game. So most players probably don't understand how event works. Oh yeah, I gotta check the Soulforge again, just to make sure I have the King Queen. Sana said this on Discord. Mondays you'll see who's Paragon. Oh, Frox, I agree. Sana said I missed the streams last week due to the... Ooh, get well soon. That price sucks. Alrighty, let's, if we want a set, we basically can go whatever way we want. Because they're all ones. So I'm gonna go the easiest way I can, probably. I think the temple is like Takshaka's, right? Because it's divine. Could be Takshaka's. The cookhouse, I think, is goblins, maybe. So I probably want to go right down the middle. And I'm not 100%. And right now it doesn't matter. We gotta choose between the shrine and the glade. I could go to the glade to turn this to a 3. But it really doesn't matter. I just need to turn as many 1s to 2s and beat the palace. So I'm gonna see which one's easier here. Orb Weaver, Totem Guardian, Lord of Slaughter, Foxfire King, and Black Manacles. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a lot of trouble like getting their team going. They don't have any mana gen. I mean, unless you consider, I guess Totem Guardian's a little bit of mana gen. Their Foxfire King's totally blocked. And their best mana generator's Totem Guardian. So this one's not bad. I could fight this one. And 3 people have beat it, while only 2 have beat this one. Oh, we got double Queen Beatrix, Ruby Weapon, Beltane. So once again, their mana gen is severely lacking. But they do have 3 true damagers. And if they get going, it could suck. So I think I'm going to go with the other team. The Shrine. That'll make us not able to go Cookhouse and Maze, but... Or no. Yeah, it will. I'll take away the Cookhouse and the Maze, but... I think that'll be fine. Let's go Shrine. And when you're using Elementalist, you always got to think... Do I need Rock Solid, or do I need Submerge? I mean, they got a little bit of both. If Lord of Slaughter casts, I'm gonna want that Rock Solid, but if Foxfire King and Black Manacles cast, I'm gonna want the Submerge. My weapon already does Barrier, though. Foxfire King's blocked. I'm not that scared of Black Manacles. I think I'm gonna leave it on Rock Solid, maybe? To get that extra chance at a barrier. Because Lord of Slaughter, if anything's going to kill me, it's probably Lord of Slaughter. They really have to get up. They don't really have good mana gen. Black Manacles doesn't mana generate. Foxfire King doesn't mana generate. The Lord of Slaughter doesn't really. I guess it kind of does. I just need to make sure he doesn't cast. We need red and yellow. Red down here. We got red right here. Could do red here and maybe get a green up top. Could do yellow here and maybe get a red extra turn. So I'm going to try for that, I think. Take this yellow and hope a red falls right here. Probably won't, but you got to try.
Mana surge.
Woo! Alright, cast the flail. I thought the flail... Yeah, okay. It blessed. For some reason it wasn't blessing the other day. It blessed itself and it cleansed that entangle. Alright, we got Aldrich. We got a red extra turn. We got a yellow extra turn. Let's take the yellow. We'll get the yellow and the red. Elementalist business. We're not frozen. Alright, we got Aldrich. I think we go with Aldrich. Woo! I think we flail it. Almost killed that Foxfire King already. I think I might finish it off. Yeah, let's just take the skulls. Now they just have black manacles. Which if they devour, that would suck. How much does this do? Equal to an ally's attack. So we're gonna do 95 damage. That's not enough. I think I'm just gonna flail it. And now we can kill it. Alright. Second fight down. Oh, did I show y'all that I went undefeated yesterday? I went 5-0. I was against like a top 25 guild too. The Reluctant Kings or some crap. We beat them as well. Alright, now I'm probably going to the Fletcher. But we'll see. Coral Golem, Corrupt Troll, Aquaria, and Golden Talon. Loopy Cheese is their name. I mean, they could be Loopy Cheese. I don't know. Don't look like it to me. I would fight that team any day of the week, but I kind of want to go right down the middle. I'm worried the temple has Takshakas, maybe. Am I wrong about that? What's the apothecary? Would you rather face the apothecary or the temple if you had a choice? And you can't see what the teams are. Got King Averlorn, Lucifer, and Arachne Weaver. This team is definitely a little better than the other one. They're actually using the weapon properly, too. You don't see that very often. Because, I think Archer's is all carry. No? Is it? Archer's Forest of Thorns, right? Never mind. Never mind. That weapon's not going to do anything. It's going to give me a bunch of green and purple. We're going to 50% start this Arachne Weaver. But the Weaver can only catch purple. Lucifer, very high mana cost. It's an elf, though. It's going to get a 50% start. I'm not that scared of this team. And their banner's bad. But my thing is, like, I think the temple could technically be Takshakas, right? And what's the apothecary? Apothecary's like dwarfs or something? I don't know. Naga, uh-oh. Maybe it's the other way around. Apothecary's Naga? Alright, maybe I will go Portal then. So they can both be Takshakas? Dang it. Well, then I might as well go here where it's a little bit of an easier fight. Alright, let's do it. Do we need to change anything? I don't think so. They don't have any, like, AoE damage. Alright, let's just go. I think it's gonna be fine either way. Just, like, min-maxing. Froze their mythic. That's perfect. If I could pick who to freeze on that team, that's who I would pick. So they're frozen on the most colors now. They're frozen on blue, green, and purple. I got a yellow extra turn. Good start. Okay, now we want yellow or red. We could take this yellow, or we could take this red. I'll just take the yellow. Oh, 1 mana short. Poop in my pants. Got an extra turn right here. Green. We could get green. That would get Queen Jezebel up. She's if we don't have any yellow or red, it's the next best thing. Taking green or blue. She'll give like some sort of mana to the whole team, which will get up the flail. Alright, let's do that. We're going to cast on our first slot. There's the flail. Let's cast it. Let's flail it. There's everybody else. Okay, we always look for Sir Quentin Hadley first because he can get an extra turn and then we can cast Aldrich. So right here, Sir Quentin Hadley III, Esquire. Bang! Get out of here. Alright, we got free skulls right here. Get out! Just get out of here. Peed on and pooped on. Alright, here we go. The temple. The temple and the palace. This will be where it's hard. If it's going to be hard. See what we got. Okay, they accidentally used the Wand of Stars. That's a good start. Ishtara, Phoenix, High Priestess Chaska. High Priestess Chaska, super blocked. Phoenix is everything's super blocked because the Prismatic Orb, but see, that's what happens when you use Wand of Stars. Normally, Wand of Stars can fight through blocking everything else on the team because it's going to loop-de-loop and get everything up. Prismatic Orb, though, is what actually appears, and it does not do that. So now you're just blocking your whole team with that Prismatic Orb, pretty much. Unless you get the exact right colors and you just get lucky. You have to get really lucky with the Prismatic Orb. They didn't even want to use Prismatic Orb, so their team isn't even what they wanted to set. And now they're just blocking their whole team with a crappy weapon. And they're using Dragon Guard. So, like, if somehow they get lucky, they might get up Phoenix or Ishtara, but they're never getting up High Priestess Chaska. That might as well not be on their team. And then, like, I don't know. I should do Deluge, though, because they got some AoE. Just in case. Alright, let's beat them up. Anita's here! It's ladies' night, and the time is right. Linton's here. You'll be the first to say that I got smoked in my guild war because I haven't spent the time to get stats. I mean, that could be the what's up. Usually you can outplay, you can like play good enough that your stats don't matter, but if your stats are like really low, that could be a problem. You can overcome a little bit of a stat deficit by playing really good or having a really good team, but it could also be a problem too, like if you have really low stats and they have really high stats. If your stats are half of theirs, then you're probably it's gonna be tough. That's why like epic trials, like the hardest epic trial fights are really hard, and then like the hardest pure factions are really hard. Because your teams have like half the stats of the enemy. So if it's the same thing in Guild Wars, Guild Wars is one of the hardest fights in the game. You got Epic Trials, Guild Wars, and Pure Faction 500. Those are the three hardest things. And then Arena. If you want to, those are the hardest places where you might actually lose, like hard fights. Everywhere else in the game, it's just like, it's easy. Just like who can play the longest, spend the most gems or money. But those four places, it actually is pretty tough. Because the enemy has so much stats, and you have like half the stats of them. We got a blue extra turn. I guess we'll start with that and see how that shakes out. Do some Elementalist. They got their Ishtara frozen, their Phoenix frozen. They're frozen on red, yellow, purple, and brown right now. I pinned this, right? Yeah, alright. Chatathon Sunday. Sunday, monster trucks. Sunday morning. Alright, let's see. We need yellow and red. And if not, green or blue. I'm thinking about taking this yellow. I'll get the purple too. Which I don't use purple, but it could make something happen. Cascade. Could take this yellow. And there is a brown storm, so a brown could follow. Yeah, since I don't use purple, I think I'm going to go for this. But then that leaves them, like, getting a bunch of mana right here, probably. Oh, no, I think there's a better chance of me getting mana I actually need here. With the brown storm going. But if another brown doesn't fall, then they're going to have a brown extra turn, but they're frozen on brown, so it doesn't really matter.
Mana surge.
Oh, well. Oh, we'll do the other one now. I'm going to do it right here. Because if I do it right here, then there's... I guess it don't matter again. I could make sure they take brown again. So give them a brown extra turn. They'll take it. They're frozen on brown. And they only got 3 mana last time.
Mana surge.
Oh, no, because of the purple. Never mind. Cascaded purple did not let them get the brown extra turn. We got the flail. Okay. Sir Quentin Hadley, you always check that first and foremost. So green to skull or yellow to purple. We got it. So I don't even care about that brown right now. I'm going to go ahead and cast it. I think. I don't want to mess this up somehow. Free damage, pretty much. And he got himself right back up. So he did damage to the first and second slot. And then got himself right back up. It was like free damage. Now here he is again. Can we do it again? Probably not. There's no green on the board and there's no purple on the board. But we can take all these extra turns that are on the board and see what happens. We got a... You know, we got a brown at least. Which way are we going to do this? If I take this... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that might work. Because then we could take this and get a skull extra turn. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it worked. So I could take this yellow. I think we can take the yellow and then still do the red. I've been looking at this the whole time. So I want to get that skull extra turn. I think it's still going to work. Ooh, we'll get a double skull. Alright, Sir Quentin Hadley still takes the highest priority. If I take the blue, it's going to ruin it. So remember, like, extra turns aren't always... You know, a lot of the time you take extra turns, but sometimes you don't. Because imagine you take this, then this falls 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It gets rid of all this yellow, and the purple, and now you don't have an extra turn on Sir Quentin Hadley. And we can just get free damage right now and a Sir Quentin Hadley, which is better than taking this blue and getting this yellow. We're fully charged, so we want damage. We don't want to mess up our free damage with this blue extra turn that we don't even need. Make sure you look at the board and like think ahead of what's going to happen. You take this blue, yellow's going to fall right here. It's going to remove the yellow and the purple, and then we don't have an extra turn on Sir Quentin Hadley. So we don't take the blue, we just cast Sir Quentin Hadley. 3 damage, he's right back up again. Sir Quentin Hadley's amazing, I love it. No. Okay, looking again. You know, purple to yellow. Green to skull. We don't have any green on the board. There's only like 3 purple, so we'll take the brown, see what happens. Okay, nothing too much going on, so we could do Aldrich. Once again, not too much going on. We don't have Sir Quentin Hadley. We could cast him and finish off Ishtara. I think I'll just take the skulls and kill Ishtara. Okay, Sir Quentin Hadley, are you there, buddy? No, he's not there. He already did a lot of work. He wants somebody else to do some work now. So, this will do allies attack. So 104 damage, that'll kill Phoenix. Let's go ahead and do that. Now it's just High Priestess Chaska all by her lonesome. Let's, we might be able to kill her with this. It's 120. Nah, it's not enough. So let's do flail, we'll flail it. Alright, now with the skulls and the damage, it could be enough. I think it is. Yeah. Alright, we got it. Boo to you! I got a trophy. Anita with the gifted. Let's go. We're getting very close to 5 free gifted and a stream tomorrow. Just 10 more buckaroos. 10 more buckazoids. I need to, paste. Erase. Let's go. We're getting close. See how much time we got. Probably got like at least 20 to 30 minutes to make that last 10 happen. If you want to stream tomorrow and 5 free gifted. Tomorrow we would do like spoilers. Probably just oh, Guild Wars. We'd do live Guild Wars if we were streaming tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm just gonna put out a video. Oh yeah, and if we get the goal today, you get 5 free gifted, you get a stream tomorrow, and you get another video today. It's like triple reward. I don't think it's ever been that much stuff. Put out another video today. Gems of War video. Alright. Palace time. I'm going to get the first set, maybe. As long as I can beat the Palace. Nobody's beat it yet, though. So it might be really hard. Some guilds that, you know, you might look at this guild and be like, hey, they're like, they're way down in like number 43 or whatever. But their guild leader could be amazing and like set an amazing... They could have like 2 or 3 people that are amazing and they're all at the Palace. So they're still like a pretty high level guild. You'll see what I mean, Jelly Bean? That's a good team. That's a good team. That's a good team. Okay, so that Leprechaun's what scares me. If they didn't have Leprechaun, I could beat it. Dang, man. That's a tough. You see that one? That's a good one. Maelstrom, Dagonath, Chrysanthrax, Zarg, and Leprechaun. Shee. I got Deluge on. That's all we can do. Pray for a good start. Please, please, please. I need a good start. What a good song. Daniel's here. Raven Reloaded. No sound. What are you talking about? Turn up your sound. Maybe type in the chat, tell Raven to turn their... It's probably on their end, right? I've been talking the whole time, huh? Here, I'll double check my audio. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Alright, oh my goodness. This is going to be a hard fight. They are frozen on green and purple. That's good. It's probably the worst thing we could have froze, though. Everything else on their team would have froze at least 3 colors. Oh no. We got a brown storm. What do I do? Take this red. If I take this red. Take this red. Take this red. If I take this red. I think my best chance is taking this red. But then they might get a brown extra turn, which would suck. Like if I get unlucky and like only one brown falls. I'm hoping 2 brown at least fall. If 1 brown falls, they get an extra turn on brown, which would suck. That'd be a horrible start for me. I could take brown and hope for red to fall, but red's probably not falling. Whew. Probably not going to get lucky enough for a red to fall here. But if I take this red right now, it's not going to fill my flail, and they could get a brown extra turn. I think I'm going to risk it. I think I'm going to take this brown. It's going to make me have a crappy start, though. Either way, kind of having a slow start. I don't want them getting Maelstrom Dagonath up. And they definitely could if I take this brown, or no, if I take this red. I guess I could take this brown. I could take this brown and maybe they would get skull baited. That would that don't give me barrier though. I don't know. I take this brown, they might get skull baited, maybe. If I take this brown, I might get a red extra turn, but probably not. There's probably a better chance that they'll get skull baited than I'm getting a red extra turn. If I take this red, they could get a big brown extra turn, which I'm worried about. Or I could just take this red and just get some red. Or I could just take this red and just get some red. Poopy! I don't know what to do. I think I'm going to try to skull bait them. Crap. Take skulls, take skulls. Skulls, take a red. I could take skulls and get red. It's probably the best move I can do. Ouch! Yo! Stop it. Dang, bro. Kinda in trouble, y'all. They're gonna get Maelstrom Dagonath up pretty soon. Pretty soon. Jam Ricks, thank you for being a member for 45 months. Dang it, bro. They're either going to cast Leprechaun or they're just going to fill up their Maelstrom Dagonath. I think I have to take red right now and just hope I surge and fill. I got like one more turn. I got to start. Something good has to happen for me, like right now or next turn. Oh, of course not. Did they get an extra turn? No! Oh boy. Well, I lost. If you're gonna lose though, might as well be to this team. Anyway. It is what it is. That's only my third or fourth loss, like, this entire... since we've had new Guild Wars. You see, nobody's beat them yet. Dang it. I wonder if are they the only person at the palace, maybe? I wish I would have got somebody else. That was rough. Oh well, shit happens. Especially with Maelstrom Dagonath and Chrysanthrax and Leprechaun. Not too much I could do there, like I tried. I don't know what else I could have done. You know, you do the boss killer bullcrap, and then you ruin your team. Like, I could have put a boss killer instead of Queen Jezebel, maybe. But I didn't even get anything up. I didn't even get anything up. So, the chances that I was going to get up a boss killer, I don't know if that would have happened anyway, you know? I'm not a big fan of, like, messing up your whole team just to do a boss killer thing. It works sometimes. Sometimes it don't. And it's never... It's, like, that was the only time where that might have worked for me. Every other time it was... I won. I didn't need one. So, but... Eventually I was going to get caught by Maelstrom Dagonath Chrysantherax. It's like, you can't beat Takshakas every single time for your whole life, and you can't beat Maelstrom Dagonath Chrysantherax, especially with Leprechaun and Zarg. That was a good team. Take note. If you set a defense for green, that was a pretty good one. Maelstrom Dagonath, Chrysantherax, Zarg, Leprechaun. And then my freeze, I got unlucky with my first freeze. So I could have hit anything else on their team and it would have been better. Instead, I hit Leprechaun with my freeze. We could have had a way... Like our start, we got unlucky big time. Like, we could have beat that if we had better luck. We froze the wrong thing. We froze Leprechaun. That's random. You know, 75% of the time it would have hit something else. We got unlucky. It hit the one thing we didn't want it to hit. Out of 4 troops. The freeze hits Leprechaun, of course. And then at the start of the fight, we have no extra turns or anything. Nothing happens good for us at all. Like, in none of our turns. We didn't get lucky on anything. We didn't even get any troops up. Like, we got the worst luck that whole entire fight against one of the best teams that they could have set. So it is what it is. You know, that was kind of a really good team and bad RNG all at the same time. But yeah. Chad with a 2! Let's go, buddy! I hate when people call me buddy. Sorry, Chad. Let's go, dude. If anybody's out there calling grown men buddy, just substitute that with dude or man. It's way better. Or bro. Way better. Alright, 17. Let me paste and change it to 17. We're getting close. $8 bucks. 5 free gifted. Stream tomorrow and another video today. I should put that in there too, huh? I can't edit it. I'll put it next time if we get any more. Or, you know, hold on. Paste. 5? I put the wrong amount anyway, didn't I? No. Hold on. 17 out of 25 toward 5 free gifted and stream tomorrow. Plus another video today. There. Pin that one. Triple loot. Alright, let's, how long are we gonna stream? How much longer? At least 30 minutes. At least 30 more minutes. So we got 30 minutes to get the goal. Alright, what else can we do? We did Guild Wars. We talked about the Soulforge. For the Chatathon, I think I'm going to... I don't know, I'll probably just open a bunch of vault keys on stream. You know, Guild Wars, of course, live, and then I got a bunch of vault keys still that I could open. You can always do the arena thing where you guys pick my teams. You guys seem to like that. We could just rant the whole time. I don't have anything like super special planned for it, but it's always a fun time. We'll figure something out. Unless anybody has an idea of like what you want me to do. Always open to the ideas. I've done so many of them that I'm kind of running out of ideas for like special stuff to do. Like almost on our what, like 30th or I don't know. I think it's more than 30 now, huh? Let's just I'll tell you what I would do if I was just playing this game normally right now. And then we'll start doing some of it maybe. So I log into the game, I always grab my mail first, and I look at my offers. I'm not buying these type of offers right now because my gem stack isn't over 10k gems. Right now I'm just buying green deeds and purple deeds, and then obvious stuff like writs and, you know, verses, maybe a pet or something. I usually do my adventure board first. Gotta get those star stones every single day. I look at my XP booster, it says Explore Mini Boss, Collect Income, and Gravekeeper. So I would go do the Explorer real quick. Doesn't take very long. And I would do the adventure board. I do all 3 of these, even if it doesn't ask me. I mean, depends what's here for me, like an in-game player. I don't need trait stones, I don't need souls. So if those happen to show up and it's not part of the, you know, daily goals, I would probably skip like trait stones or souls. And like chaos shards. There's a few of them that I would skip. But I don't skip these. I'm not going to skip gold or gold keys or, you know, never skip star stones. Gold keys give you gems. And gold, you always need gold. And then star stones, really good. We could look at that, like where I'm at on that. They were discussing on the forum about the red one. Which I'm not doing the red one yet, but I'm planning on it. They were saying like, if you want to get it, if you want the achievement, I should probably make a video about this. But if like you're looking, I mean it's too late now, probably. But if you just want the capstone achievement, I think this is the closest capstone. You just go like boom, 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 boom. That's all you have to do to get a capstone. If that's all you're looking for is the achievement, which I think that's kind of short-sighted. You're gonna get a capstone anyway if you go get a bunch of magic first. But all you care about is getting the achievement real quick. Just do that. This is actually connected to this. Doesn't look like it, but it is. You can see space behind. You can see space right there. See the like blue ring? How come we can see the blue ring? I guess it goes over top of the. Never mind. But, you know, it don't even look like it's connected, but it is. This is connected. But my thing was, they were like, it's shorter to get to the capstone that way. It's not really. Not if you're getting all the magic. If you want all the magic, it's not shorter. Because let's say your ultimate goal is like this magic right here, I guess. Like whether you go doot, 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 or you go doot, 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 doot. Right? It's the same amount to get like here. To get all the magic. I guess not all the magic. You'd go here too. Maybe. You might go get this as well. I don't know. It's pretty far away. But imagine if you go like this. If you go like this. Then you're actually like kind of further away from magics, I would say. You're going to have to do more in the long run. Potentially. Because I'm not going to do this one. And if I do this one, let's say you're going to get this magic. Right? That'd probably be the closest way to go get it. But you're already going to do this. So that, or you'd have to like go do this and this and this. I don't know. And if I already did this, instead it would be this, this, this. Which is better than this, 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 and this. What I'm saying is, like, in the long run, I think, I'm not 100%, I haven't really looked at it, because red's, like, the 4th one I'm doing, or, it's the next one I'm doing, I think. So I am looking at it, but it's pretty short-sighted just to go straight to this capstone. Now you're doing this armor, which you don't really need to do, just to get the capstone faster. Instead, I'd recommend going like this to the capstone, because you're going to go here no matter what. Because this one's really good. And then if you go to this, you might as well go here and get the magic, here and get the magic. And if you're going here to get this, you might as well go here. Right? So, and then and going this way, there's a magic up here too. So if you go this way, now you already did this one, so you could come back and go boop, boop, boop. Instead of whatever, like if you didn't go that way, you would have went like this, 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 and this. And then here, and here, and here, and here. Now this isn't done, this isn't done. So you'd have to like kind of keep going this way maybe. Not do this one, but go here, get this. It'd be more in the long run, basically. Because you're going to have to do 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of 1, 2, 3. And you did this. You're doing like 2 extras just to get the capstone faster. So I don't have to do this at all. And then I'm not going to have to do this, this, or this. So that's 4 that I don't have to do. If you did it the other way, you know what I mean? I don't know. Because then I just have to go 1, 2, 3. Instead of, you got to do this, and then you got to do this, and then you got to do this, and you got to do this to get up here. Or you got to go back here and do this anyway. And then do this, and this, and this, and this. So I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100%, but short-sighted thinking if you're just going straight to the capstone. I think it's better overall to go like this. This thing's better than the capstone anyway. So I'd rather get this first anyway. But I don't know, put it in the comments if you think I'm wrong. But I don't think you should go here. Just to get a capstone early. I already have a capstone. Like, most people should already have one anyway. But here's what I've done so far, if you care. I started on purple, right? Negate this one, Tyrian Shark. Don't do this one, I'm an idiot. Just act like that one isn't done. But yeah, I just went boop, 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 boop. Should have went boop, boop, boop. Then I stopped. And then I went to yellow. I did boop, 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 boop. I think I went boop, boop. Yeah. Then I went back here, dude. Then I got this, dude. Then I got this, dude. Then I went back over here and got this, dude. Then I got this, dude. I think I did pretty good on that, right? Like, I didn't mess up yellow at all, did I? There's no other magic on here. I got all the magic on yellow. I think I went the shortest route and got all the magic, plus the capstone and the star. On this one. So I have 15% skill bonus to my summon troops. And I have 20% chance to cast a spell on all enemies when my turn begins. And then on purple, this is where I'm at right now. So I went here. This is the last thing I did. And I'm trying to decide if I want to go here next. Just 400. Or here, just 300. And then here, so I either get this, which is reduce enemy gem conversion by 3 with a 5% chance to reduce it by 1 more. Or I can go get both of these for the same price and get another magic and then be closer to this, which is cool. 15% chance to curse all enemies when the battle starts. I haven't decided yet. I'm kind of leaning towards going this way. I'm getting this first. And then going back and getting this. But I'm not sure. I gotta save up at least 300 anyway. Before I have to decide. That's what I'm working on right now, though. I need to get the capstone and the star in purple. You got this magic way over here. I don't know if I'm gonna get that or not. I guess you could go like here, here, and here. It's the same thing, though, if you go... Oh, you don't have to do this one. You could do, like, you could go get this, I guess. You have to go here, here, then here. You wouldn't want to go, like, here, 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 then here. That'd be more. You don't need to do this. I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get there. We still gotta get a lot of star stones just to finish off. We got 400, 700, 800. I need 1,100 star stones before I have to think about if I'm gonna go get this magic or not. It's gonna cost quite a bit for a magic, going out of my way for it. But I may or may not. I don't know. Maybe later. Maybe I'll go do red next and then do that. Or I was gonna do blue next, right? I don't know. Was I gonna do blue or was I gonna do red? Guess I gotta do blue. Guess I gotta do stinky blue first. It's not stinky. I'm not excited about it. I want this. Get a little bit of magic. 3 magic. Anyway, that's where I'm at. Most people probably, if you're following my strats, you probably shouldn't be on red or blue yet, but you're getting closer. Still working on purple and yellow, hopefully. Oh, what else? Do the dungeon after that. Let's go ahead and just reveal it. Nope, got a trap. Make sure you do your dungeon every day. Actually fight the fights. Try for perfects. Alright, it's Friday, so adventure board dungeon. You know, I already did Guild Wars. I guess Tower of Doom. I like to keep up with that. I'll probably do that next. I'm doing 4 floors a day. So if you do 4 floors a day and there's 7 days, you're going to floor 28. Then you got Fireball Scrolls, Heroism Scrolls, etc. So just try to do, I try to do like 4 floors a day is what I do. And that'll get me to 28, maybe 30, somewhere around there, which is definitely your share. So I'm on floor 17. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 4 times 4 is 16. I did 16 floors. I have to do 4 more floors today. So I'm trying to get to floor 20 today. So that's what I would do. Here's all the scouting. So I'd be working on that. I'd go to floor 20. And then after that, so that's Guild Wars, Guild Event, Adventure Board, Dungeon. Oh, we gotta do the Explorer. So I'd go do Explorer to get the XP booster thing. So like Wild Plains or Golvania or something, just Chrysanthrax. Would do that for sure. Then, probably go do PvP. Still need to make a video on this. But I would do my Citadel Wars fights. Got Golvania, which I don't have a team for. Got Monster, which I don't have a team for, so I had to make a team from scratch. I don't know what I'd pick. I'd probably pick Monster. I know Shagaroth's a monster. Might pick Monster. So I'd make a team for that. I'd run my Citadel Wars fights, do all 6 fights. Get the gold marks and the Swift Talismans. Plus some progress in your season goals and all that stuff. Then I'd look for my gold marks from yesterday. So we should have some right there. Boom. Do those 5 fights in Dragon's Claw. Do those 5 fights in Strix. I think that's it. This is my off week for PvP, so I'm not trying to win my ladder. I'm trying to get demoted. So far, so good. I'm in the relegation zones. I'm going to go back down to Ruby League, and I'm going to win it. And then I'm going to get demoted on purpose. I'm going to win it. Then I'm going to get demoted on purpose, and I'm going to win it every other week. It's been working so far. I always wondered, like, is it as easy to get demoted as... while still doing everything. You don't want to skip your Citadel Wars fights. You don't want to skip, like, Monolith battles. You don't want to skip gold marks. So you got to somehow get demoted while still doing the bare minimum and not missing out. So I was wondering, like, is this going to even be possible? Like, so far it's been possible. Still do the bare minimum. You can get demoted and still get everything you need to get done. So, Citadel Wars, gold marks, and then monolith buffs because they're part of the season goals. Like, even if you're not going to farm VP, you should still do these. And I might have to go get some Valhawks to even do it, which is going to suck. But I still do this anyway just because it's part of your season goals and you don't want to not do it. If you're going to not do one thing, it might be that. But because I have to go get Valhawks, which is kind of screw me up a little bit. I might get too much VP. I don't know. I hear like it asks you to do it somewhere. Win monolith battles, right? For 20 burning marks. Reach monolith level 4 for 45 of the immortal. So I want you to do that. And then this is kind of part of that too. You want those 45 mortal souls to go towards training immortal Keveldolf to level 11. If that's even possible. Is that possible free to play? Oh no. It's probably not possible to get all 3 of them done, but I might be able to get the second one. See how there's stars over there in little locks? That tells you how many more you got to do. So if I get this one done, there's going to be another one behind it. If I get this one done, there'll be another one behind it. This one's all the way done, so nothing left to do on that. 2 more to do on this after this. 2 more to do on this after... Or no. If I do this, then there's only 1 more. If I do this, there's only 1 more. This one, if I do this, there's 1 more, right? Or no, this is the last one? I don't know. Whatever. If you got 3 stars, you're done. And then there's this as well. Just like the whole season. I guess they're both the whole season. Kind of want to at least get this too. Like, this should be your goal if you're trying to get demoted. Shoot for 6,500. You should still be able to get all this stuff and get demoted. And get all your Civil Wars done, and get all your gold marks, and do all your Monolith battle fights. You'll get around 6,500. It kind of works out. Oh, so PvP would be all the way done now, and what would I do after that? Underspire. And I do a dragon a day to keep the doctor away. Monday is Dragon 1, Tuesday's Dragon 2, Wednesday's Dragon 3, Thursday's Dragon 4. I'm looking for Dragon 5. It's Friday. I just went past the door here. So I would go find Dragon 5 today. I need to buy torches. I buy 2 every day until Saturday. Saturday's when I stop. So Monday through Friday, I buy 2. And then I kind of evaluate from there if I need more or not. So I got 30 torches right now to go find the 5th, 6th, and 7th dragon. I have 62 rooms cleared. So if I do perfectly, I won't need any more torches, and then I can go back. But most likely I'm good. I probably won't have to buy any more, because you get 7 a day. So I actually have like 44 torches, which if you add 44 to 62, that is 106, which is perfectly reasonable to do 106 to clear the whole thing. You can do it within 90 sometimes, so might not have to buy any more torches after this. And that might have been too much, I don't know. But I usually buy Monday through Friday and then kind of see what's up from there. Sometimes I have to buy nothing on Saturday and Sunday. Sometimes I go every freaking wrong way and I have to buy a little bit on Saturday and Sunday, but I always get it all the way done. Then anything that's left over, you know, you go back and clean up like sentinels and chests and traps and stuff like that in that order. I usually go do sentinels first, then chests, then traps. I always wait. I like skip them. If I don't have to do them, I skip by them to go get the dragons first. Because you can always go back and do the sentinel fights later, and the chests later, and the traps later, if you have extra torches and stuff. But make your highest priority to get the dragons first. There's no reason to like go out of your way to do a chest or a sentinel before you kill the last dragon, you know? Unless you're not going to the last dragon, I guess. So, and that would be my day. I would be done at that point. Nothing left to do. And if I felt like playing more, I would open vault keys. Been saving these for you guys for like a stream or something. 26 epics. Probably chatathon. And then I've been whittling these down a little bit at a time. Like 25 a day here and there. So I got 175 left to do. I was hoping my gem stack would get up over 10k, but I also didn't go super hard in the vault event. I kind of slacked last vault event, unfortunately. So that's what I would do. Just letting you know before I actually do it. Alright, y'all. It'd be a shame. We're $8. We're close. It's 8 more bucks. That's 1 gifted and a $3 super chat or something. We can go... Let's go another 15 minutes. I'll give it 15 more minutes. So we'll start playing now. If you guys have any questions, I can show anything you would like. But I'll probably just play the game normally now. And like tomorrow, we might not stream tomorrow. I guess on the chatathon I'll show you everything like deeper, like all the teams and where they're at and how they're doing and stuff like that. But you know, we gotta get our star stones. Gotta get the star stones. It's gonna make everything easier, get you more stats, get you capstones and stars and whatnot. Gotta do this. If I have a pet up at any time, I'll do the pet too. Oh, I gotta check that Soulforge, make sure I have Decaying Queen. I keep forgetting. Pretty sure I have her though. I think this is the second time she's been around, or I got her like some other way or something. Let me get these star stones, then I'll go look at the Soulforge to double check. I'm pretty sure I have her. Tippy for sippy, yeah. I think that was like, I don't think that was like above board, you know, totally. Like, we're tongue-in-cheek, it's fine as long as we don't say what it really is, you know? And then, so that's always a risk, right? And then it wasn't going so well, right? Like, it was fun, but, you know, like, the last couple didn't, like, go, like, crazy good, you know? There's, like, one that was kind of, like, really weak, and then I just quit doing it. That was fun, though, for a little while. That could come back one day, I don't know. If you guys really want it. I haven't done, you know, I haven't had any. You guys saw the last time that I had a sippy? Because I don't really do that on a day-to-day basis. The last time I had a sippy was the last time that we had an apple juice stream. Like, in real life, literally. It's not my thing these days. Not opposed, and there's no reason not to. I just don't, it doesn't like, I don't get excited about doing that. For real. Usually just tears my stomach up, makes me feel like crap. I have to really plan ahead and like get the right thing and like really be in the mood. And then it's fun. But if I like don't plan ahead and I get the wrong thing and then I'm drinking crap that's making my stomach hurt anyway, it's all like, it makes everything like worse, not better. If I get the right thing though, and I plan ahead, it's fun. But then the next day, it's always like, is it really worth it? The older you get, the longer it takes to recover. Like in your 20s, you're good like after half a day. In your 30s, you're good after like a day. The later you get though, it takes a day or two. All of a sudden, it's taking almost 2 days to feel right. Always eat first, yeah. Then I can't, but then my stomach, like, it makes it worse, and I can't, you know what I mean? If you eat you gotta be, like, really smart about it, and, like, eat a very specific amount of a certain thing. You can't just, like, eat whatever you want. Go eat a bunch of McDonald's, and then can't just eat, like, a burrito supreme. You have to, like, be very specific with what you eat, and then, but that is a good tip. Like, have a little, like, a landing pad for it. Just a little. Just, like, cover the bottom. It's a little landing pad for it. You don't want to fill it up. Like, eat a piece of bread or something. Eat a couple Cheez-Its. Eat you, I don't know. What would be, like, the best thing to eat if you're trying to, like, have the best night possible? Probably just, like, 2 pieces of bread or something. Can't eat like a steak dinner. I mean, some people can. I just can't. Make sure you guys got all of this. Like, it should happen no matter what you're doing. But just 320 star stones. It's crazy. You should... A lot of star stones here. That's enough for a star. That's almost enough for a capstone. That's a lot of star stones. So make sure you're not... Like, double check that you got this. Most of y'all probably already know that you got it. I got it like 2 days ago, so... Pretty easy to get. It's not going to take the whole week. But if you aren't playing, like if you're taking days off or if you couldn't play for a few days, you might want to make sure you get this. You got 2 days and 15 hours to go. Alright, so I did my adventure board. I would then do my XP booster, probably, just to get it out of the way. I've been going to Wild Plains for some reason. I saw that the world record was in Wild Plains, so then I started doing Wild Plains. I think there's a world record up for grabs right now. Now that we have so many extra stats because of the Astral Spire, I'm pretty sure you can one-shot pet rescues. It used to be you would need a little bit more damage. You had to use Mist Mother, you had to use 2 Diamantinas, stuff like, or you had to cast Chrysantherax twice. Nowadays, the tippy-top most powerful players should be able to one-shot pet rescues without Mist Mother, without casting twice, without 2 Diamantinas or whatever. Just your regular schmegular fastest Chrysantherax team, one shot, should be able to do it. Now what has to happen though is like the Cafroos just have to fill it every time on your first turn. So if you fill Chrysantherax 8 times in a row and you don't get Infernal King, you could get the world record for pet rescue. That's all that needs to happen. You have a pest rescue as I like to call it. You have a pest rescue, as long as it's not Infernal King, and you have like in-game stats, you have a chance at the world record now. All that has to happen is your Chrysantherax has to fill on first turn all 8 fights in a row. And you could do it. You might be able to do it. Because previously people needed Mist Mother, or they needed 2 casts, and everything had to go perfect. Now just everything has to go perfect and it's one-shotting. So there's definitely room to improve the world record right now. Not that anybody cares and barely anybody goes for it and barely anybody looks at it or knows even what it is, but it's out there if anybody wants it. Probably. I could at least improve my standing on there. And the more and more, like, as time passes, the more and more people are going to be able to do it. So, like, now's the time if you're... Probably. If you really want it. Before everybody has super crazy stats. Somebody might already did it. They might have thought of that ahead of me. I just realized the other day when I was doing a pet rescue, it was probably like actually a week or 2 ago. It's like, dang, I'm one-shotting this 8th fight now. Used to take 2 shots. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I had extra stats that week or something. I don't know. But there is a way. Definitely a way. It might have to be a certain week or whatnot. There's a way though. Can't remember if it might. Maybe Chrysantherax had extra stats that week or something. Now that I think about it. But I feel like I just did one yesterday and I was clearing it in 1 shot. I do my pets. If I need them, I do them. Can't believe I forgot the Soulforge again. That's because I don't need it. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 99% sure I don't need it. I'm very forgetful because I don't get much sleep. And I'm very stressed out and thinking about other things all the time. That's my excuse for having a goldfish memory. I'm not getting any younger either. We're doing Explorer just because the XP booster asked me to do it. I don't normally do Explorer like this unless it's like a vault event. And even then, I'm doing Explorer 1, not 12. Alright, Soulforge! Hey, there is a pet. Yeah, I already have it, so it's been available before somehow. Because I'm totally free to play, so... Even if that... It's a campaign mythic, but it's been available already somehow. Probably either Forest of Thorns or... Maybe we had a Forest of Thorns week? I think we did, didn't we? So I probably got it through event keys, huh? How close am I to my stupid, Sinister Reaper? Stupid. Everything's stupid or little. Not close at all. I still need 900 Dragonite. I refuse to buy it this time because I don't need... Kind of be like rushing a capstone just for the achievement. I'm gonna get it. It's not something I need that bad. So I'm not like rushing it and spending gems. It'll happen. No big deal. The hard part, I got the hard part out the way, getting the 6 dragons. So, just so I let it trickle in until I finally get it. It's fine. That's the way I play. A lot of the time. Did we finish this? I don't think so. Yeah, we gotta do more. Juan's been a member for 38 months. Still need them $8 for all the rewards. 17 out of 25 toward 5 free gifted right now. A stream tomorrow, plus another video today. We need 8 more. I'm gonna set a time limit as far as like in-game accomplishment here. And when we're done with whatever in-game accomplishment, then that'll be it for the day. And we'll have to close that goal. Let's set an in-game accomplishment. Alright, I'm gonna finish up my XP booster here as far as the mini-boss one. So that's one thing. What would I do after that? Probably Tower of Doom. Alright, how long have we been streaming? Okay. So... Alright, I'm gonna finish up the mini-boss, explore, and then I'm gonna do 2 floors of Tower of Doom. And that's how long we got to close those goals. Finish this, and then 2 whole floors of Tower of Doom. That's how long we got. If we want to stream tomorrow, 5 free gifted and a video today. Otherwise, no free gifted. No stream tomorrow, but you'll still get a video tomorrow, so that'll be cool. And we'll do Chatathon Sunday. Just gotta try to entice and give something. I'm not trying to like not give it. I'm not trying to like be mean or anything. I'm just trying to like be nice by giving something instead of giving just stream and info and trying to make it more value. Oh, we could do Pharaoh Khafru maybe? Yeah. Let's get this mini boss, this mini horse. Ooh, we got a merchant. Give me something I need. Yeah! Oh man, I really want to buy that, but I'm not buying it right now. I gotta be disciplined. That's 500 freaking gems. It's a good one. I recommend that to beginners. That's what you spend your gems on as a beginner. That's a whole badge right there. That'll give you magic immediately. That's stats. That's magic right there, literally. Sitting there for 500 gems. That's +1 magic right there. You're spending 500 gems for +1 magic. With the overall goal of getting, you know, the +4 magic by getting 3 badges. And then doing that again and again. That's like +1 magic for a press of a button. And then for in-game players, that's a guaranteed Nisha badge instead of farting around with Explorer for hours hoping you get a Nisha badge or Nisha token. It would take you a very long time to get 3 Nisha tokens from Explorer 12, no matter what you're doing. You have to get lucky first of all, and then you have to get a freaking Nisha token 3 times. You have to get lucky 3 times instead of just pushing one button right here. What I prefer to do. Sono with the gifted, let's go. We're so close now. 22. Paste. 22. Appreciate it, running out there. She's back in action. Hopefully feeling better. Stella already one-shot pets for most in-game players. Did it? I don't pay attention, I guess, then. Nearing 50, and I felt oh, yeah. You feel it even when you don't drink, yep. Linton says, how do you get to 500 in faction? One run of the one you want to max and the other two thieves? Well, early game, you just don't worry about it, because it's like an end-game thing to do. I don't know what level you are, but it's kind of like, you don't worry about pure faction 500, and it's one of the last things you're going to do in the game. So you're really not worrying about it till way, way later. You got way too many other things to worry about than maxing out your renown in your underworld. Like, maxing out your renown in your underworld is kind of like getting 20, 30 kingdoms. So, probably you shouldn't worry about it right now. You should worry about getting all the troops down there. You should worry about getting all the horde levels to 100. You should worry about your faction events and making sure your quality's on 10 for those and making a little progress there. You can get renown just by getting all the horde levels to 100, which you could still do City of Thieves 3 times a day and accomplish that. You don't have to switch factions to get progress in the underworld. You just do City of Thieves 3 times a day every day. That gives you tons of gold. That gives you, you know, chaos shards to go get really awesome troops. And then you get all the troops. And while you're doing that, you're getting treasure. And you're getting chaos shards. And then you can up all the horde levels of all the other factions to 100, starting with whatever one is the faction event the next Tuesday, right? Because you're going to want to do that anyway. You're going to do the faction event Tuesday. You're going to want that faction on horde level at least 100. I prefer 111 because that's a nice soft cap. But you're going to want it on quality 10. You're going to want it on horde level 100. So you're like, if you're doing it right, you're slowly working on progressing every week anyway. Like, you don't have to force, like, going to 500. You could get all of them to 100 horde level, and that's a ton of renown. That gives you probably some stats, you know? Just your overall renown. You don't have to, like, focus on one and get it all the way to 500. You could go to, like, all 38 and get all 38 to horde level 100, and that would give you a lot of renown. That'd give you 19,000 renown. That's worth 500 each. And then get all those qualities to 10 as well, so that, like, every time there's a faction event, you're getting the most loot possible. But usually what I do, City of Thieves every day, 3 times a day, because you get 3 sigils a day, and that'll give you lots of gold, and then the chaos shards. And you take those chaos shards, and you go get the best troops. You get Queen Beatrix, Gobtruffle, Harpy Mage, Gargoyle, Shagaroth, Magma Dragon, Great Worm, all those awesome freaking troops down there. That's why you're farming City of Thieves pretty much, to go get all those amazing Queen Beatrixes and stuff. And then while you're doing that, you're also getting treasure. So make sure you got your City of Thieves on 100 and quality 10, because you're doing it every day and you want it easy and fruitful. And then you start thinking about, okay, I got all this treasure, but my City of Thieves is on 111 and it's on quality 10. What am I going to do with all this treasure now? What's the next faction I'm going to start progressing in? And you're ready for it. So you're like, okay, so next Tuesday we have whatever. It's Stonesong Eerie or something. So you're like, okay, next Tuesday Stonesong Eerie. So I'm going to start working on upping Stonesong Eerie's horde level to 111 or 100, and I'm going to get its quality to 10. That way when Tuesday comes around, I'll be ready to go. It'll be easier and max amount of fruitfulness for that event. You'll get more rewards, and it'll be easier because you just got more stats for Stonesong Eerie, and you made it quality 10, so your loot's better. And then you do that whole faction event. It's easier, it's better. You get 200-something thousand gold from it, and some orbs and all kinds of good stuff for doing the faction event. And now you made progress in Stonesong Eerie too. Its horde levels on 100. You get points for that. You just got it to level 90. You get points for that. That's like 600 points for renown for Stonesong Eerie. Keep doing your City of Thieves 3 times a day. And then start looking at what's the next Tuesday's faction event. Maybe it's whatever faction, All-Seeing Eye. So now you go, alright, All-Seeing Eye is the next one coming up next Tuesday. So I'm going to go get that one to horde level 100 and quality 10. So I can be ready for when All-Seeing Eye happens next Tuesday. Now you get more renown for getting All-Seeing Eye to 100. And its quality 10 is going to make that Tuesday faction event very fruitful and very good. Then you do the Tuesday All-Seeing Eye faction event. You get tons of freaking gold, 300,000 gold, 200,000 gold, and you get orbs, and you get points. You get to level 90, your horde level's on 100. That's another 600 renown for that faction. So that's how it works. So you keep doing City of Thieves every day. That has nothing to do with anything. You're getting Chaos Shards and gold every day and class experience. And you're getting all the troops down there. And then you start thinking about, okay, the Tuesday faction events. What's the next faction that's coming next week so I can get it, so I can be ready for the faction event. You're going to use the treasure you've been accumulating from getting all the troops. So you get the Chaos Shards to get the troops. And while you're doing that, you're getting treasure. You use the treasure for horde level and quality. And then you go get a bunch of orbs and gold for that, for the Tuesday faction event. And then you just rinse and repeat, and it's a different faction every Tuesday. Eventually, you'll have all the troops in the underworld from doing City of Thieves every day and getting all those Chaos Shards. And then you're going to have, eventually you're going to have every faction on 100. And eventually you're going to have every faction on level 90 from doing all the faction events. And that's just going to be, you're going to have a ton of gold from just doing factions every day. You're going to have a bunch of classes like super leveled up from doing that every day. It's going to be amazing, I promise. Like, and then you get the overall rewards every Tuesday. You're going to have a bunch of orbs. So just follow that pattern until, you know, for the foreseeable future. You know, eventually you're going to have all the troops in the underworld. So you're going to stop like opening portals. And then you might think about switching your game plan up, but that takes forever. Come back and let me know when you have every single troop in the underworld like fully ascended. You're gonna have to like get multiple copies to fully ascend. Don't orb them, you know, because it's like a very long process. You're not supposed to do it all super fast. City of Thieves 3 times a day every day for the foreseeable future, and that's how it works. Chaos Shards from that, and gold from that, and class experience from that, which gets you troops from everywhere else down there, which they're amazing. Queen Beatrix helps you do the dungeon. King Gobtruffle helps you do really hard stuff. Harpy Mage helps you when you can't use Leprechaun. Gargoyle helps you when it's a red restriction. Like, so many good stuff down there. Shagaroth's one of my favorite troops in the game. So many good things down there that you're going to get. Your troops are now going to be better. Your gold is going to be coming in like crazy. Your class experience is going to be going up from doing it every day. You're going to be getting more orbs than you were getting for doing the Tuesday faction event. You're going to get heaps of gold there. You're not going to have to worry about gold either from that. Just trust me. People don't... If you just trust it and you just keep doing it, you're going to thank me later. But it is a long haul type of thing. You're not really getting any other faction to 500. That's later. It's way down the road. But trust me, it works. I've done it myself 4 times. So start looking at, I think you're in the spot where you're probably looking at, okay, what's the next Tuesday faction event? Get that faction to horde level 100, or 111 is what I prefer, and then get its quality to 10. That's what you could be working on right now as you're doing your City of Thieves 3 times a day. While you're getting all the rest of the troops too. Like, when you're trying for troops, you're getting treasure. You might as well use that treasure on whatever the next Tuesday's faction event is. Get that to horde 100, quality 10. That way you get more loot and it's easier when you're doing that Tuesday faction event. And then just everything will snowball. Your gold will snowball. You'll have all the troops down there. Your renown's going up. Your class experience is going up from doing a class while you're doing it. I love killing like 4 birds with 1 stone, and that's what that strat does. Just got to trust the process. And don't jump ahead too fast or anything. Just keep doing your City of Thieves 3 times a day on level 20. And then throw all that other stuff in there. Get all the troops. Start doing Tuesday faction events. Up that horde level. Up that quality. Next week, same thing. Next week, same thing. Alright, I'm not buying this because I'm disciplined. All that talking just bought y'all more time. Oh, we got it! Tyrion with the 3. Thank you so much. Goal achieved. Let's go! Thank you so much. Let's give out the gifted. Bang. Release the gifted. We got Big Sky Daddy, Big Psych Daddy. I don't know. Pebble, Chad McNames, Wesley Evans, and Marco Swore. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. You're too broke for this. You'll survive. Appreciate it, brother. Those broke blokes gotta stick together. For sure. Doubled everybody's money, Tyrion. Think about that. You just helped everybody out. And you helped me out. And then you helped everybody that you gifted out. Or that I gifted out. Whatever. Anytime you do a gifted, you're helping me, you're helping the person you gifted, and then you're helping the stream, and then the person gets notified and they might come to the stream, which could snowball. Like, I don't know. It's always such a crazy good thing to do. And then, like, you're doing the 3 to get 5 gifted, pretty much. Which snowballs all that stuff. Like, it's pretty cool. It's kind of like how I play Gems of War, almost. Doing a gifted. You help Cool. You help the person you gifted. And then you're helping the whole channel in general. And you're helping the stream. All at the same time. It's very cool. Yeah, appreciate it, bro. Sorry, broke your bank. Alright, did we finish this yet? I feel like I'm doing it for too long. No? I've been talking so much. Do you understand, Linton? Like, hopefully. I know it gets kind of boring just doing, like, City of Thieves every day. But you should be getting, like, so many good troops. It should feel rewarding that you're getting, like, Queen Beatrix and Shoggoth and Harpy Mage and Gargoyles. And like, remember that Mythic just means rare. There are so many troops that are better than Mythics that I would be way more excited to get. Like, on a new account, I'd be way more excited to get Tesla than, like, half the Mythics. Probably 75% of the Mythics. If you put... Imagine, like, there's 2 beginners. One of them being me. And you put up, like, okay, you can either have Tesla or you can have King Bloodwood. If people don't know what they're doing, they're going to pick King Bloodwood just because he's Mythic. But a smart person would pick Tesla because it's better. But Tesla's a legendary. Tesla's not a Mythic. And there's so many you could do that for. That sounds like a good video, y'all. Shh. Like, how many Mythics? How many Mythics is Tesla better than? That'd be a good video, dude. I'm starting to think more about, like, pre-recorded video ideas. I'm trying to, like, supplement with some big view videos. Keep this bad boy floating. Rolling down the tracks. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. I've had a couple of bangers recently. And I always do that. Alright, we're finally done with that. Alright, let's go do that Tower of Doom. Okay, I'm going to do 4 floors now since you guys achieved the goal. But also, I got to make that video, and I'm going to stream it tomorrow. So, but I'm going to also give you a little bit more today. So, floor 17, we need 3 and 4. I got to do this anyway, right? Music Chrysanthrax, Zarg Zarg, and Doomed Weapon. It's into the 2-shot territory, but still really fast. And I already forgot the other room. 4? This is probably going to be like 12 fights? Something like that? Maybe a little less. Got a bow, Raven. I always try to do this first. I don't know. I used to, like, wait to do guild stuff sometimes. I kind of learned my lesson to do, like, put the guild first. Like, I was never being selfish. I would always do exactly what I'm supposed to do every week. But sometimes you gotta account for like, weirdos. Who, I don't know. Sometimes people are weird, so... A lot of the time I'll do my guild stuff first every day, just to get it out of the way, to get it done. Kind of like getting it out of the way, basically. It's the best way to put it. I could do 25 floors of Tower of Doom on Sunday, and it would be the same thing if I did it 4 floors a day. But it kind of just looks better doing 4 floors a day. It's like the optics of it. Instead of having zeros and doing nothing, and then all of a sudden you do it all on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, you kind of do 4 a day, and it looks like, okay, he's doing something every day. I don't know. It's like optics. You end up in the same spot, but... Floor 18. 2, heroism. Okay, 2 and 4 and 5. Dang. Dang. Come on, dum-dum. 2 and 4 and 5. 2 and 4 and 5. 2 and 4 and 5. Let's go. So why are we doing Tower of Doom? Because it's a guild event. That's why. You want to stay in your guild, right? And you're getting weapon scrolls from the boss fights that level up your doomed weapons. Like the overall guild rewards. 2 and 4 and 5. Should go to Sid Bushes, but too lazy. 2 and 4 and 5. So heroism's gonna clear an entire floor later, so I do an easier fight now to get a heroism scroll, so I can clear an entire harder floor later. It's smart. Same thing with fireball scrolls, just less potent. You can clear an easier fight now to wipe out a harder fight later. You're saving yourself time. Some people might think you're wasting time getting fireball scrolls and heroism scrolls, but you're actually saving yourself time if you use them right. You can clear an entire floor with the heroism scroll that now you don't have to do 2 fights. You do 1 fight to get a heroism scroll, and then later on it's going to save you from doing 2 harder fights later. It's so good. And a fireball scroll, you're doing 1 fight now on an easier fight, so you can use it on a harder fight later and not have to do the harder fight. It saves you a little bit of time. Then the haste scrolls, those give you more turns. You go in a haste room, you get a haste scroll, you just broke even. So it was no harm, no foul. But you get Vow Ravens faster, you get more turns. Then you can use those turns later to double up on sigil, triple up on sigil, do easier fights. It's all about making harder fights easier later. 5 unlock, nice. Just gotta do 1 fight here. Which I gotta start using them pretty soon. I usually wait till like at least floor 20 to start using like fireballs and heroisms. Like the higher up you can use them, the better. But you also wanna... I like to play a little like game with Tower of Doom. I try to say, okay, I'm gonna go to floor 30 or whatever. I want to end with 0 sigils, 0 fireball scrolls, 0 heroisms. So I want to use them. So if I have 10 sigils and only 2 fights left, I'm going to use 5 sigils on each fight. It's like this little, you got to like look ahead a little bit. Okay, where am I going to use my heroism scroll? Where am I going to use my fireball scrolls? And then how many sigils? If I look ahead, I have this many fights and I have this many sigils. So I could technically start using this many sigils a fight right now. It's fun to like kind of... It's more fun than like just going to floor 80 or something, in my opinion. It's like you got to strategize and do it perfectly. Nobody needs you to go to floor 80 anyway, usually. Usually it's about floor 30, floor 26. I don't need this, but it was shining in my face. I'm just gonna take this. That's good. Come on, will you fill it up? What are you doing? There we go. I'm trying to death mark one of my Zarks. No, Zark. Oh, I could have cast my weapon or something stupid. Come on, dummy. There we go. No penalty for losing a troop here. Floor 20. Alright, last floor. We got 3 luck, 5 unlock. I might want to start looking ahead. I don't know how far I'm going to go, but like a heroism scroll. How many do I got? I got 2 fireballs and a heroism. So you want to find like a floor that only has an unlock for your heroism, because you don't get the rest of the loot. If you use a heroism, you just click on the boss fight, use it. You don't have to do any of the rooms. But you also don't get any of the loot from the rooms, so you want to make sure it's a floor with just an unlock. So for me, this floor 21 would be good, but not floor 20 because I'd miss a luck. Floor 22 would be bad because there's a luck and a haste. Floor 23 would be good. That's even better. So I'll probably use it on floor 23. 24 as a fireball. Eh. Man, this has a luck. Most likely I'm going to use my heroism on floor 23. Fireballs I could just use like as high up as I, maybe get that luck there in room 5 with the fireball. Maybe floor 25 I'd do room 4 and 5. So pretty much floor 25 and 23 are going to be free almost. I have to like do the boss fight here. So only 2 sigils I need for, or only 1 sigil I need for both of these floors. So really, only floors I have left are floor 24, 22, 21, and 20. I might have to start thinking about that. Like, I probably should start thinking about it now, like, sigil-wise. But I'll probably wait till tomorrow. So luck and unlock. So we gotta do 3 and 5. Yeah, I'm gonna stream tomorrow because you guys met the goal. And then Chatathon Sunday. Chatathon Sunday. Streaming tomorrow. And Monday. So that was the other thing. Now we're gonna do like 4 streams in a row at least. Hopefully my voice holds up. I'll have to make it a short one tomorrow. Probably. Got the luck. What was it, 5? Man, I suck. Yeah, 5. Does it count if you guess, but you like have to check? I was right, but I still had to double check. Does that count? I don't know. Whatever. Come on. This. No, that. Yeah. 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 There we go. Is this enough? Ooh. 3 shot in almost. That's hard though. Somebody said that... Anyway, I probably shouldn't say that. You guys know like the stats and the diminishing returns and all that business. A power scroll only gives you 1 progress towards each stat. It doesn't give you like a stat. Power scrolls aren't as powerful as you would think. If they literally did give you 1 for each stat, then that would be good and I would recommend it. But it gives you 1 progress towards each stat. If you get a power, it does not mean you're getting stats. It's progress towards stats. But like the more people that get power, the worse it gets. It's like diminishing returns. Tower of Doom's the biggest example of diminishing returns. It's like out of all the events, it's one of it's like if I was going to talk about diminishing returns, I would talk about Tower of Doom. It's like the more you do, the less you get. The more power scrolls you get, the less they're worth. The more magic scrolls you get, the less they're worth. That's why I always say just let the scouts get those. Because that's about how much it's worth getting them.
Mana surge.
But also just listen to your guild leader. If they want to be foolish and get power and magic, you know. It's hard to argue with people, and it's like whatever, you know. If your boss wants you to dress in a tutu, but they're going to pay you 30 bucks an hour, you probably just dress in the tutu. You're not going to argue. Like, what is this tutu doing to help me work and sell more and make more money and be more productive? No reason. I just want you to wear one. I heard it's good luck. All right, whatever you say, boss man. I'll wear this tutu around while I work. While I drive the forklift. Because I said so, you know? It's one of those. Because I said so. You can bring them proof that the tutu does nothing. Me wearing a tutu does not help me be more productive or make any more money for this business. I mean, I'm driving a forklift, so what is the tutu? And nobody even looks at me all day. I'm just like out there by myself. Doesn't matter. You wear. Everybody here wears a tutu. I hear it's good luck. All right, whatever you say. If I start arguing, I might get fired. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you for meeting the goal. I'll stream tomorrow, so you're going to get another hour tomorrow at least. And then I'm going to put another video out today, which I'm going to do right after the stream, probably. And then, yeah, Chatathon Sunday. Hopefully it goes well. I don't know if that's going to be like Chatathon / Channelversary. Let me see, like, when was my... Let me go look what day, like, literally what day. You guys can look at this too. Like, if you go to my channel and you do by oldest video, that's when I started making videos. So, April 30th. I don't know why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I posted 8 videos on April 30th. I don't know if that's true, but that's what it says. So, April 30th, 2017 is when I posted my first video ever. It's actually like, there's no way I posted that many in one day, but it says Neverwinter, Gems of War, Battle Ages. Those were the 3 games back then. I've been making Gems of War videos for 9 years now, because there's one from that day. Gems of War PvP favorite Bone Dragon team. Gems of War PvP PS4 Bone Dragon team part 2. Gems of War PS4 PvP Bone Dragon team part 3. I did part 4. No, I did 5 parts. Why wouldn't I just make one video? They're all like 5 minutes long. I don't think I knew how to make videos, so... One of the videos has 4,000 views, though. It's the Battle Ages one. Gems of War has 1,000. Probably just to see my first Gems of War video. But yeah, so April 30th is my channelversary, which is a Thursday. You know, Thursday's pretty weak as far as streaming. But I may or may not stream on next Thursday. We'll see how the chatathon goes and stuff. I don't know. Tacitus was yesterday? I know. So he's been he always bases his anniversary off like the first time he posted a weekly preview or something though, don't he? Like, he probably technically has been doing YouTube longer than that. He's kind of like nerfing his own anniversary. Like, I'm literally going off the first time I posted a video on YouTube. Like, if you look at like how long my channels existed, it's way longer, but I didn't post videos. I just watched videos, so that doesn't count. The first time I ever literally posted a video was sometime in April in 2017. It says April 30th. I don't know if that's true or not, because there's like 8 videos, but... Yo, Funky Town, thank you so much, man. Another gift. It went to the professor. I haven't seen the professor in a minute. Dang. Yeah, if we went to... let's see, like... I wonder what his actual channelversary is. We could look it up. You just go to his channel and then you, I don't know why I would do this, but just go to his channel. I wonder how long he's been, like, making videos in total. Tacit. Also, I might be his longest subscriber that still exists and still watches his channel and stuff. So I've been subscribed ever since I started making videos. So I've been subscribed to him since before I started making videos. So I've been subscribed to Tacit for over 9 years. I asked him that in his comments. I'm like, am I the longest subscriber that's, like, still around? That you still see, like, commenting and in the chat and stuff like that? Because, you know, somebody else could say, oh, I've been around. But have you been around for 9+ years? Like, maybe you've been around for 8 years or 7 years or 6 years. Or you aren't around, but you've been around longer. That don't count because you ain't still around. If you do videos, then you do oldest on his channel. 11 years ago. He's really been doing it for 11 years. Dang. Wonder what the date is. I wonder why he don't just claim 11 years. It's February 2nd, 2015. That's his real anniversary. Like, his YouTube first video he ever made was on February 2nd, 2015. So he's really been doing this thing for 11+ years. Holy cow. I wonder why he don't claim it like that. That's what I would do. He's hanging out with Ginger and Marianne. Professor, yeah. That's what grew his channel. Well, that video has a lot of views. His first video I ever posted has like 4,000. Hi and bye, Funky Town. Thank you, dude. Good shot. Yeah, we've always been like well, for what he claims, we've been like we're a week apart, but like a year apart. A year and a week, whatever. Alright, y'all, I better get out of here. I'm going to be doing a lot of talking the next few days, but I will get that video for you, and then I'll be streaming tomorrow for you, and then the chat-a-thon will be on Sunday. So, hope to see you there. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot to get about the channel comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Super special shout-out. I should say goodbye, for real. I'm an idiot. One sec. Sana, thank you so much. You went crazy today. Sana went crazy with 3 of them. Anita was there with 1. Chad with a 2. Dropping a deuce, dunking it. And Tyrion closed it out with a 3. And then Funky Town came in with the, you know, keep it going. Keep the boot on their neck, Funky Town. Appreciate it, man. 54 months, too. Crazy. And thank you to everybody else, man. Tent poles, everything helps. Being here, hitting like, all that. We need it all. Chad was here, Juan was here, Tyrion. Yoke the Ham is here like every single time. Appreciate it, bro. Funky Town's been here for a long time. Tyrion. Everybody's been here a long time. I probably shouldn't even say that, because every single one of y'all been here a long time. Sana, Tyrion, Chad. Linton. Linton was here asking good questions. Yandy was here. And it's being stupid, so it won't let me. But hopefully that's everybody. Jets was here. Big Zig was here. Trying to remember who said stuff. It's hard. Alright, I'm out of here. Have a good one. You're the best. Peace out. Yeah, I said Anita. I said Anita. Good to see the ladies back in action. Appreciate y'all. See you tomorrow. Or I'll see you later today, but I'll see you tomorrow too. Good luck in Guild Wars. I hope you guys go 5-0 and just like